It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. The chances of Newcastle Show Day becoming a public holiday have improved. Council will ask for approval from the government despite strong opposition from business groups who say the move will cost millions of dollars. Residents and business groups will be able to make submissions about the proposal, which will be sent straight to the Industrial Relations Minister for consideration. Councillor Tim Crackenthorpe says it's hoped the move will boost show attendance.
I know patronage has been very low following the decision not to have the public holiday for show day. So I think people attending the show and all the show organisers will be very happy.
Meanwhile, council has saved 3 of the city's parks from being sold off, including the one in Regent Street at New Lambton. However, 3 other parks at Jesmond, Waratah and Wallsend are still up for review. Detectives investigating more than 60 ATM heists across the country, including here in the Hunter, have made arrests. 4 men have been caught in Darwin after spending months on the run and are due to face court today. The Herald reports it's believed they were involved in the theft of around $250,000 from machines at Katara and Thornton in October. Hunter Water says water restrictions could be imposed unless the region receives good follow-up rain in the next couple of months. Recent rain has done little to boost water storage levels, with the falls largely missing catchment areas. Level 1 water restrictions are imposed when dam levels drop below 60%, and Jeremy Barth from Hunter Water says while we're still a fair way from this figure, we all need to play our part in conserving water.
Current storage levels are 78%. Now, that's certainly nothing to be alarmed about, but it is something that people should be aware of, and they should be bearing that in mind when they're using their water, trying to make sure that they're efficient with their water, and especially that they're observing the water-wise rules between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. 7 days a week.
It seems Hunter patients are happy with the care being received at the region's hospitals. Hunter New England Health was judged on 22 categories in a patient survey and scored well above the state average in 13 areas and was on par with other hospitals in the remaining categories. Staff from Hunter New England Health will be on hand at Westfield Katara this week as part of a new campaign to encourage people to discuss with their families how they would like to be cared for in their final days if they are ever diagnosed with a terminal illness. It's been revealed most terminally ill patients would prefer to spend their final days at home, but this wish is often not known because they haven't told their family. Scott White from Hunter Medicare Local says more information is available at the patientinfo.org website.
There's a whole range of resources and tools which will help people start the conversations. There's links to videos that people can watch where people are having these discussions. And we think that's a really good way that, if people can sort of, click on the links that are on that website, and that'll give them a whole range of conversation starters.
Now with sport, Belinda Delaceres.
Newcastle Jets defender David Carney has been hit with internal disciplinary action for unleashing a verbal spray on a fan allegedly criticising him following Saturday's 3-1 loss to Wellington. Players continued to vent their winless frustrations during yesterday's training session, with Edson Montano and Sam Gallagher forcibly separated after getting entangled in a physical confrontation. At the height of the bust-up, Montano placed his hand around Gallagher's throat, while midfielder Zenon Caravella let loose with an explosive outburst during a competitive drill. The Maitland Redbacks women's 30s are relishing their form after falling just 1 short of the Touch Football State Cup Grand Final in Port Macquarie. The girls were outclassed 4-2 by Canterbury in the semi, the Bulldogs eventually upstaged by East's 5-2 in the decider. And Tenambert's Darren Owens has achieved a coveted master status in mixed martial arts after being awarded his 5th Dan Black Belt by world officials on Saturday. That's sport. I'm Belinda Delaceres.
To NURFM News Time 26 to 9.